season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. The Cardinals will put it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop on the 19. Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons.
All right, I guess we're going to pass it.
Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try to defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. Brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for that. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Power football with the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
Really nice job.
We're going to see if it's
guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, set and go for it. They trust the quarterback. He gets it done with completion and gets the big first down.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fellow, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Finds his big tight end. They've got enough for the first down. They're in the red zone at the 20.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
And the Wildcats getting set for 1st and 10. Running behind those pads, he gets a
They got someone defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
How about the
He wasted so much time.
drive? Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch
bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Snags it down the right side.
That was bad defense.
Might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Good defense right there.
Like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal, separate man from the ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Just what they were looking for to get
That was good.
rolling there out to the 35. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
From the gun, the running back has it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Final play of the quarter coming. He's looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in fourth and very...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Kentucky. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions.
Good job, Kentucky.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start. And the pass rush is effective.
I don't know what was that.
The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling plays.
Under fire! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team.
This long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind it up and run over the football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that run.
There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complete.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is
LPU.
The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover and pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back.
Why not run
They
it?
have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on
He didn't
top by
even
18.
attempt to run it.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Good job.
One of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field throwing.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Getting out first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here. Cut into this deficit. Create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. And they can't make the...
That's good, they found.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field, throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find the rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point.
I mean, I don't think
They
he's
take
right.
over the lead and they have enough time to put together a drive. Time to
to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trying to make up for some of that
I
lost
wouldn't
ground on
struggle
second
against
down.
a team like this.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. It's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky! A great catch and run for 6.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop that. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, man. They continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And for a quick update, let's get the Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Houston endured a hostile crowd, and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Clutch City, and the Cougs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back of the screen. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And a good, solid pickup before the defense.
That's the first attempt.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his target down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire to the left. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just
I mean, one person got 2 touchdown passes.
back the offense headed to the field. They
Can't
come into the
see.
third quarter with a lot of work
work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Cardinals will put it away on fourth down. He's got it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory. Gets the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him on top. They'll rip off 8 on that.
All right, nice. I was trying to see if he got his stat.
It's 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start playing a lot of pressure.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring up reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some...
Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State takes over the football.
This will help us stay.
Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulders of those 5 offensive linemen.
4 runs already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh, you gotta pick that off.
Looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will try to put them back with a punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, Dave.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Nice. You finally catch a pass.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line,
We
it's
got
first and 10.
someone else doing another attempt.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wide open on the move. He has it on the jet sweep. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That is an incredible job by the defense to stop that receiver in particular on that jet sweep. This is one of the fastest guys in college football, period. So for the fact that the defense was able to corral him and get him down and limit him, that was pretty impressive. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's on the outside, David. He puts the defense in such a good
We'll go for a field
You
goal.
have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play for snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
There we go, man.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line to pick up a 5 and enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hand off from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, that's the end of the quarter. Kentucky has
We get to see our old quarterback.
Take a look at the overwhelming
Damn,
game stats through
222. We had the ball for like 75% of the time.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth.
And we get to see other people. Look at it. He's finally gonna be back. We got 4 points. And we gonna put him in.
Back. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's all the way down to the 3. He showed it all on that run.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop. And you know you do it.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown.
He wanted something.
They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Minor, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Michigan State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he pounds his way ahead to the 33. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They move the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws it back.
What? Oh my gosh.
Gets a hand in there and breaks it.
What the hell? What's that?
Flag down on the play.
I don't know what that was.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's there to make the stop, and they throw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Good job.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss.
This is going to help us say.
Gonna swing it on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down.
That's two.
Short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time. Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, run space. It works to perfection here. That's why they broke off a big game on offense.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Finds a tight end. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He wants to throw it. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again.
That's a hard sack.
It burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is
I'll give him a
just
chance.
single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead